All right, so let's get into our training. What we are going to train on today, which is presenting the documents in order. Let me just click on this while that's coming up. Hey, all right. So remember, there's more than one way to do anything. All I can do is show you guys what I have done to consistently get 7 to 7.5% on listings at every price point. 2 million, 1 million, 300,000, 200,000. So there's no way you can tell me this does not work in your market, because we do this in a podunk town in Wisconsin, Iowa, California, Florida. We do it Detroit, Michigan. We do it New York. We do this all over with the different teams that I'm building all around the country. We do this everywhere. We've been doing it for decades. So it works everywhere. Arizona, New Mexico, it works everywhere. So this what I'm getting ready to share with you right now is exactly in the order, which makes sense, in the order that I present docs when I'm meeting with a seller, right? So refresh your brain. We pulled up and we fit the prototypical real estate agent or real estate guy or lady. We're professionally dressed. Our car is clean. We gave them a thank you card. We went over that last week. Exactly what we did when we just rang the doorbell within 5 seconds. Hey, thank you for allowing us to come to your beautiful home. Brought you a thank you card or a gift or something. I normally bring a thank you card in my #1 best-selling book about real estate, and I go boom. They initially love me, and then they walk me through the house. We get back to the table. When we're walking through the house, I always ask the same question. If I had cash in a briefcase or a buyer sitting in my car, and I do not, what would you take for their home right now? How much would you take for it? And if they tell me a number that's within my search criteria that I came up with, I say, we can definitely get your house sold. #1 need on 6 human needs is certainty. If they come with a number that's way out in the atmosphere or stratosphere, and I'll just say, how did you come up with that number? And I won't talk anything more about it, because I know when I get back to the table, that's something I'm going to have to overcome, right? So we get back to the table, and I do the same thing that you guys do in the buyer. Don't get confused on this. We build rapport. We find out why they're selling their home. We find out what they want to do next. And then we share our VIP seller presentation. You guys all have it. It should be downloaded on your computer with your bio and everything already. We share our VIP seller presentation. And then once we finish the seller presentation, it's the same process. We go into the documents, and then they sign them right there in front of us on Zoom. If you do this on Zoom, don't ever get off Zoom until your documents are signed, because they won't get signed, okay? They won't get signed. And you'll be thinking, oh yeah, I did a great job, and I'm going out having margaritas, and then a week later, you still don't have a signed listing or buyer agreement. So if you're on Zoom, side point, don't ever get off of Zoom physically with them until they sign. All right.